I am live. I am live, right? Does it sound okay? Does it sound okay? Test, test, test. And cut off. Why is it cut off? It shouldn't be cut off. Audio. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Test. 1, 2, 3. Test. It sounds okay to me. So I think that there might still be an echo going on. The echo will only be fixed next week. But for now, that seems good enough. Today, Tower of Yama makes its beginning, or return, maybe. Yama has shown a lot of things, but now he's back, and he's slowly awakening the powers from, I think the ancient's name was acclaimed. So, it's very important to see how strong he will get. Will this ancient boost be powerful enough to make him closer to compete with Traumerei? I don't think there's any chance in the entire universe of Tower of God that he will be strong enough to actually win against Traumerei. That he's not going to reach that level yet. He's going to need a few more power-ups, maybe infuse entirely with that thing. So we need to figure that out. We need to figure out how strong Yama is. And we also still want to answer or like know more about the question that Gastling is going to ask Enkidu. Enkidu was the name. That's what we need to know. We need to know more about the chase that is going on. So we need to get the battle between Bam and everyone else, where they are being chased by Traumerei and also the other side, which Gusting is technically going to chase. I thought Gusting was supposed to do that, because he also needs to capture the chess pieces from Traumerei, right? Or is he just using this whole game thing to literally distract Traumerei from him going to meet Enkidu? Yes, Eden, I am streaming, so I could not answer the last few questions from you, or like the other thing. But it's probably a no. Not that I have anything against that person. I just think we're fine. And if there's a return from Pork or some other things, we're going to keep spaces open. So, one last stretch, getting ready to read. Well, it's an ongoing series, Eden. Currently, this is the 605th chapter. We're getting like one chapter a week. So, it's just a long series. It's like the One Piece of Webtoon, because this is apparently, we're like, when we were at like chapter 500 something, people said like, oh yeah, we're about 1/3 done of the story. So I guess the story will be about 1,500 chapters long. On the One Piece numbers, yeah. I think it actually will be very comparable to One Piece in chapter length when both are finished. The only thing that will be entirely different is the complete settings and everything. Because One Piece is like on this ocean with one world, and Tower of God is such an expansive world. Like, it cannot be compared. Like, it might be one of the biggest. This tower alone, this singular tower, probably is bigger in size than many worlds from different anime and manga. Yama! Look at our goat, the greatest of all time. Look at him standing there. Looks like I'm not too late. Relax, everyone. The king of the Beast Kid has arrived. Tower of Gods, Season 3, Enkidu 5. What floor is he on? I have no idea what floor he technically is on, because he's kind of like an illegal immigrant. Bum kind of is illegal, man. Normally you need to climb the floors one by one, but the protagonist of this story, he does not care about climbing it one by one. This guy's just, I mean, he still needs to go through it one by one, but he's like, oh, I'm right now on floor 40 something, but there's something I need to do on floor 70, so let's just go there. And it's like, he does not care. I don't know when he will go back to actually climbing the tower. For now, he's just raging war against one of the strongest people in the world. We're pretty much in... This is like... It's like Marineford. We're still like in a very, very big part can be compared to Marineford. Well, Marineford technically is over. Like the Marineford equivalent of an arc is over, so we would be in... We would be like in... It's like if after Marineford, Wano directly followed. Like, you had the Marineford arc, and instantly after that you got to Wano. That's how it feels right now. You just randomly appear out of nowhere and call yourself king? Stop messing around and help us out. You insult my dignity. Where the heck have you been this whole time? I was just... sleeping. You were what? In the hope of gaining a hint about how to achieve complete transformation, I entered the lighthouse that Yasrasha gave me. Inside the lighthouse, there was a dome-shaped building that looked like a cauldron. A rice cooker? No time skip, huh? Win at least. Well, he saved his mentor figure, so he did not pull an ace where he died, and his mentor figure also was able to be freed and escape being alive. It was a successful Marineford, without some random shanks pulling up and just doing an asshole. Look, just random. You can literally see his bone from the last fight, where like his arm got attacked by venom or something. Inside the lighthouse, there was a dome-shaped building that looked like a cauldron. I opened the door and went inside. The feline bastard trying to lay a trap for me, but I didn't see anything out of the ordinary. There was just a little bed in the room. I'm going to throw up. With his face on it. But as I looked at the bed, I was suddenly overcome by the urge to sleep. So I've been sleeping this whole time. That's it? You were sucking your thumb and napping while we've all been out here fighting for our lives? Next time, not going to stream. Thank you. Hope you have a nice day. Hurry up and do something to help. Do you have any idea how urgent the situation is? Now, let me see. According to my infinite wisdom as the king of the Peace Camp, I believe we have to go through that door. Gee, thanks for stating the obvious. Do you think you're some kind of genius for figuring that out, huh? The problem is that we can't get anywhere near the door. Those massive Shinsu weapons are powerful enough to take out even high rankers that get too close. And to make matters worse, the tower's most powerful light barrier is guarding them. Okay then. Tower's most powerful light bearer. Who would that be? Your complaint has been received, and I'm fully rested. Oh, he's flexing his muscles. The flames are igniting on his shoulders. It's time. It's Yama time. Yama time, and then he started Yamaing all over his enemies to warm up. So he just slept and gained this power somehow? Or is he lying about how he gained the power? He could be sleeping, but I wonder like what happened in the sleep. Is he trying to attack by himself? I guess that is the strongest light bearer in existence. That fool! He just pierced through the barrier. The wild son of a gun. He did it! Perfect. I feel so well rested after that sleep. I'm getting closer to achieve the power I want. So he's getting closer to the power he wants to kill Toma, right? That's nice. What are you talking about? What do you mean, who? Oh, it's Enkidu. What are you talking about? What do you mean, who? You two used to be so close, and yet you sound like you're talking about a stranger. What are you trying to say? Wait, have you forgotten who died that day? And everything that happens? Oh, he's choking. You people are hilarious. You call me a monster? You banish me from your sight. You live in your own little isolated world. And now you don't even remember who it was anymore? And you two are a couple of clowns. How? I'm sure of it. I don't know why exactly. But he doesn't remember what happened that day. And until he finds out the truth, he can't kill me. Ah, over there! I need to get over to that fragment. Can't do it unless you intend to kill me. You can't stop me. Be serious. Holy shit! That bastard! Holy shit, look like it's literally just one last piece of his skin left with his eyeball. Literally only his eyeball. He really killed me. It's been so long since we last met. You forgot what I'm like. I'm still the same as ever. A merciless, four-eyed psychopath, just like his daughter. Dang fool. It's your own fault for getting on my nerves. I suppose I don't have a choice now. I have to find the irregular. He's the only person with the memory of what happened. Come on, there must be a way out somewhere. What should we do? I don't see a way out. Can't believe this was only a replica. Almost time for the showdown. According to the second in command, Belladier's plan, Bam and his gang should have arrived by now. So we can get out of here. Oh, she's getting into a lighthouse mode. Look at her, actually doing some work. That's the Rachel we love. Also, big thing. Enkidu can't be dead. Like, I just don't believe that Enkidu actually died. We just got introduced to him. He just got introduced to this new character. Literally, this new character that seems so important. And for some reason, Gastang killed him? I'm not entirely sure if I can believe this. Or if Enkidu somehow is going to regenerate from all the damage. Okay, Rachel, do your work, you beautiful woman. I tried to get someone to come here. Inside the sprouts. Kun, I see. So I'm a pawn, huh? Being a pawn doesn't really suit me. But I guess I should be grateful that I'm not the king at least. Now then, let me see how I can use this to my advantage. I want more Yama, not Kun. Fuck. Oh, we get Dumas. Dumas is from... what's his name? Dumas is from Pobido, so that's kind of dangerous, right? What's this? Oh, let's get rid of this space... waste of space. It looks like food, but it's white. Is it white chocolate? I don't know what the octopus is. I know it's on the same figure that Kuna is, so he's not that Ruck is not a pawn. But I have no idea what a Ruck is. Somebody explained it like last week or 2 weeks ago, but I cannot remember the chess pieces. Look at his low IQ. Damn, this isn't food. I almost broke my teeth. Okay, so not only is Ruck the most stupid and least funny character in the entire series. Like, they literally just, like, in-world. Think about how much time in-world passed since Belladere explained the game. Ruck was standing next to Bum and everyone else while the game was being explained. And this little piece of shit did not listen to anything. How... How can he even get this far in the tower? If he wasn't carried by Kun or Bum, this guy would have probably died on floor 2 or something. No, he actually wouldn't even have gotten past the first test on the floor of death. Literally, Ruck would have failed if Bum and Kun didn't jump on him. If those two didn't jump on Ruck, he would have been disqualified there already. Ruck would have not gotten past the second floor. What's going on? Are they fighting? Shit! There's no way I can trick this guy. Step aside, Kun. What's up with him? Is that really a human? No, just look at it. At this point, I think it's safe to say he's not human. Please, someone answer. Please. Come on, Goruro. You're the one who gave me this opportunity. Let me out here. Bishop. It's the kind of piece that looks important, but it's not strong enough to decide its own fate in the end. Just like me. Can you come get me? I'll tell you where I am. If you do that for me, I'll invite you back to the room. There's no time to get sentimental. My goal is to kill the family leaders. I'm going to bring down those bastards and their unfair power for causing the death of my family. Yeah. Okay, we'll see it here. These droplets are Enkidu. Enkidu is alive. Oh no. If I don't do something soon, I'm done for. I'm losing the life force I received from my master. I have to find something to transfer this life force to. Oh, so he's dying. So this might be my prediction that Goruro is actually going to die. Because I thought that Goruro is probably a character that will die in this arc. And if Enkidu is like transferring his life energy into Goruro and taking over this body, that would all fit together with Enkidu surviving and Goruro dying. I see someone. Huh? Look at all these different veins inside of the eye. It's so freaking disgusting. Like, oh man, oh man. I cannot believe how disgusting this looks. But hey, I cannot yet declare Gororo as dead, because even if Enkidu took over his body now, that does not mean that Enkidu might be dead forever. Once like Enkidu gets driven out of the body, he could potentially just be there again. Just Gororo. Finally here, Tsukamarai. You of all people shouldn't forget the truth. Oh, this is already the end? This is already the end of today's chapter? I mean, as expected, Enkidu is not going to die. Enkidu is going to take over Gororo's body, and then the question will be if it will be a complete takeover and Gororo basically has already died. This is basically his death scene right now. Or if Gororo is still somewhere inside of that body and maybe can be brought back by us somehow getting rid of Enkidu inside of him. What else was there in this chapter? I mean, the fight between Dumas, Kun, and Rak cannot even be called a fight. So there's also nothing they can do. Even after Rak threw his spear at Enkidu, they cannot do anything. They just the idea of two regulars, even if they are considered quite strong regulars, running away from Dumas, who is one of the strongest rankers in the tower. That doesn't make any sense. Dumas should be able to speed blitz them and just kill them in a matter of seconds. That's my opinion. So once again, Rak and Kun are in a near-death situation. Once again, both of them are in a near-death situation. And we all know that they are not going to die because they are the protagonists of this series, together with Bum. So I really need to know what's going to happen here. Who is going to appear? Who is going to arrive and save their freaking assets? Like, I don't see how anyone, who else is there? The only even if Tiara appeared, I don't think Tiara is strong, but I don't think that Tiara is as strong as Dumas. So she will not be able to save them. Rachel won't get saved by Gororo either because Gororo now got taken over by Enkidu. So the question is, what will Rachel do? How will Rachel get out of this situation? She's kind of falling into despair once again, thinking that she got betrayed by Gastang. Obviously, she is left alone, and Belladir's plan will probably not work out. And all these different problems inside of her head makes me wonder how Rachel is going to handle the situation. It's just a difficult thing for both her and Yuraha to disappear. Like, how are they going to get out of this room? They need help from somebody outside, I think. So I'm very much wondering what they might be able to do. Because Gororo will not be the one to help them. Almost time for the showdown. According to second in command Belladir's plan, Bam and his gang should have arrived by now, so we can get out of here. I try to get someone to come here. Basically, all that Rachel needs is somebody to open the door for her and Judah to get out. That's all she needs. She doesn't need somebody strong, some hero to save her. All she needs is somebody who's going to open the door. Who that somebody will be, I have no idea. I have no way of predicting who will open the door for Rachel. It would be interesting if actually Bam was the person who would open that door, but I don't think that's going to happen. And one last thing to round this short Tower of God stream off. I hate Rug so much. I don't understand how people can like him. Especially after watching the popularity poll video where Haku showed us how well liked this character is. I don't think he's funny. I don't think he contributes anything. I think he's completely stupid. He should have died many times, as Kun also should have. So I don't get it. His best moment was literally in season 1 when he stood up to Kun while Kun was just acting to get everyone on Bam's side. That was the best moment Rug had in the entire series. In my opinion, that's the best moment this alligator ever had in all 605 chapters of Tower of God. And I think that's kind of sad. Even Kun had more good moments. Rug doesn't have many good moments. But anyways, enjoy Tower of God. This is a good setup chapter. We're getting more questions. How will Kun and Rug get away from Dumas? How will Rachel and Judah get out of this room? What will happen to Gororo after Enkidu took over his body? What will happen now that Gustan is after Bam? What will happen to... What is going on with Tiara and the other people inside of the match? Where is Pyro right now? And also, so many other things, like Yama. What are his new powers? How does he compete with other people? We need to learn so many more things. Tower of God is really the king of adding more and more questions without giving us any answers at all. We just need answers right now. See, I don't even want that many more questions at the moment. Just give me answer after answer after answer. I need to have some things answered. So, I think that's it for now. A short 25-minute Tower of God stream, but that's how the chapters are. I cannot talk by myself always for that long. If I was chatting with you guys, I could talk for longer because I could go off your questions or comments and everything that you think about the story. But right now, we're all here just by myself, I think. But I guess if you have any ideas, any things that I missed, any other things, write them in the comments and I will answer to you in the stream or in the VOD later. But for now, that's all from me for today. Raphael, you're coming in right at the end, man. Raphael. What can I do? Okay, Raphael. Who do you think is the king? Did we see Bum's piece? What was Bum's piece again? Just noticed the stream, sorry. No, you don't need to apologize. It's just funny. It's the perfect timing. Bam was queen. Well, who could be the king? I mean, I could expect maybe going for a thing where it's reversed, that Bam is the queen and Endorsi is the king. So, like, normally Endorsi would be considered the queen because she's the queen. Look at her. And Bam is like the king. But you could also think that maybe Tiara is the queen. And maybe Tiara is the king. Tiara is in the same team as Bam, so Tiara could be Gasteng's king. Oh, wait, but Dumas should be. Bam was Gasteng's queen? I thought Bam was Traumerai's queen. Bam was Gasteng's queen? Why did I think that he was on Team Traumerei for some reason? Or wait, Traumerai's team is just filled with all of his family, no, with his branch leaders, right? His entire team just consists of the different branch leaders. I think that was the case. Traumerai's. I mean, the problem with Traumerai's team and it just being filled with all of the branch leaders at the start of this arc, or like when this whole thing started, I was imagining that like the biggest people who I would think would die are Goruro, who right now could be dead after taking over by Enkidu. I don't know if he's dead or if just like his consciousness got blocked and Enkidu is taking over for a moment. So I'm not sure what Goruro's life status is at the moment. But all the people, all the branch leaders that form the pieces of Traumerei, I think they could all die. I think all the branch leaders could literally just be death fodder. Because we have no attachment to them. And some people are going to die in this arc. I have a big feeling. So my biggest guess would be that Traumerei somehow is going to lose all his branch leaders and is going to lose the chess match because of that. If he loses a chess match, that would just mean that Gasteng is going to take Bam. But I feel even if Gasteng wins, no matter the outcome between the match between Gasteng and Traumerei, I have a feeling that Bam is still not going to follow that person. It doesn't matter if they win and it means like Bam is going to join that side. No, Bam is just going to run away in some way or shape. I have no idea how that would work, but he's still going to get away. I have a big feeling for that. I have a very big feeling about that. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, my neck. But if you want to ask me who my queen would be, my queen would be either Endorsi or Rachel. Elaine would be a good third pick, but Endorsi and Rachel are literally like Endorsi. I think Endorsi is my number 1 pick, Rachel is my number 2 pick, and technically, I don't know, Rachel is for sure in the top 3. It's just like Rachel is like one of the best characters in the series. But if we're talking once again about who my actual queen would be, it's either Endorsi or Elaine. I probably pick Endorsi. If I can get 2, it would be Elaine. If I can get 3, that would be Rachel. Can I have 3 queens, please? Would you please? Oh man. Wait, I can... Let me get those pictures ready. There she is. Rachel, Tower of God, New World, but she doesn't have any. This picture is so pixelated. Yeah, I might need to find it next week. I was thinking about putting some PNGs of Rachel and Endorsi next to me, but for some reason they are so pixelated on Google. At least there's a good Endorsey. I can take this. Endorsey. Pull it over here. There she is. Now we need to flip her. Pull her down to this place. She needs to be behind me, because I will protect her from any sort of danger. Frick just happened. Frick just happened. There's a Dorsey. Now we need to flip her. Transform. Flip horizontal. Then we need to pull her over here. We need to make her bigger. Bigger and better. And she can stay here. Rachel can stay here. Right beside me. If there only such a good picture of Endorsey, there has to also be a good picture for Endorsey. For Rachel, I mean. Rachel. I guess Rachel is a bit more pixelated because it's a WebP date. Rachel, Endorsey is good enough for now. But now for real. Thank you for checking out the stream. Thank you for checking in at the end, Raphael. I hope I answered you, what you thought with my opinions. We will have to figure out the answers together in the future weeks. But for now, that's all from me for today. 30 minutes of Tower of God, good enough. That's all that's left to be said. Is stay happy, stay healthy, and most importantly, stay cultured. Pyro, out. See you in a bit in the Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint stream if you're interested in that.